a bit that directly challenged censorship and led to the 1978 Supreme Court case, FCC versus Pacifica Foundation. This case solidified Carlin's role not just as a comedian, but as a figure in the cultural and legal debates surrounding free speech in America.
Land of the free, home of the brave, the American dream. All men are equal, justice is blind, the press is free, your vote counts. Business is honest, the good guys win. The police are on your side. God is watching you. Your standard of living will never decline. And everything is going to be just fine. The official national bullshit story.
Throughout his career, Carlin released over a dozen acclaimed comedy specials, particularly through HBO, where he had more freedom to express his raw and often controversial ideas. These specials, including Jammin' in New York and You Are All Diseased, showcased his evolution from a countercultural figure to a sharp philosophical observer of human nature.
In 1942, there were 110,000 Japanese American citizens and good-standing, law-abiding people who were thrown into internment camps simply because their parents were born in the wrong country. That's all they did wrong. They had no right to a lawyer, no right to a fair trial, no right to a jury of their peers, no right to due process of any kind. The only right they had, right this way, into the internment camps. Just when these American citizens needed their rights the most, their government took them away. And rights aren't rights if someone can take them away. They're privileges. That's all we've ever had in this country is a bill of temporary privileges. And if you read the news even badly, you know that every year the list gets shorter and shorter and shorter.
He was renowned for his ability to deconstruct language, often pointing out the absurdities and contradictions in how people speak and think. Carlin viewed euphemisms, political correctness, and advertising jargon as tools that mask the truth. Carlin's humour wasn't just about laughs, it was rooted in skepticism, critical thinking, and a deep dissatisfaction with societal hypocrisy. His routines often touched on the failures of institutions like religion, government, and corporations, earning him both acclaim and controversy. Carlin maintained a loyal fan base and became a cultural icon who inspired generations of comedians, thinkers, and artists. His unapologetic style and refusal to conform made him a unique voice in American entertainment.
Why would God give different people in different countries different numbers of different rights? Boredom? Amusement? Bad arithmetic? Do we find out at long last after all this time that God is weak in math skills? Doesn't sound like divine planning to me. Sounds more like human planning. Sounds more like one group trying to control another group. In other words, business as usual in America.
Carlin also authored several best-selling books, including Brain Droppings and When Will Jesus Bring the Pork Chops? Srenia, which further explored the themes of his stand-up in written form. These works cemented his reputation as both a humorist and a public intellectual. George Carlin remains a towering figure in the world of comedy and social commentary, remembered for his fierce intelligence, linguistic mastery, and unwavering commitment to truth-telling through humour. His legacy endures in the work of contemporary comedians who continue to challenge the status quo with bold,